What is an emergency in Denmark?
Now, democracy. We have too little democracy. The democracy is coming from the top.
Yes.
We need.
You're too fast.
We need democracy.
Yeah, somebody come with us, so we are
from the bottom. Everything is decided from the top.
Yeah, it's populist.
Yeah, popular. The people are not within.
But populism, it's part of the democracy, no?
Well, yes, but it's part of the negative aspect of democracy, because populism is not policy for the sake of the people, it's policy for the sake of the politicians that think they know what the people want.
Yes.
And that is not progressive.
So the problem is because they use too much spin doctor in Denmark, you think?
Exactly.
So the emergency is to control the use of spin doctors?
Yeah, I actually think they should abolish spin doctors. And which politicians are just mooching off their votes in order to promote their own careers.
Because they use too much spin doctor in Denmark, you have fake votes.
Exactly. The votes don't count. The votes have basically just been reduced to ceremony.
Yes. But so it's because they use Reclam Bureau to do their jobs?
Yeah.
Or something like that?
Yeah, I think the ad agencies have gotten way too much influence in the modern society.
Politicians should talk more with the people.
Yes.
Try to find out what are the wishes and what are the visions.
Exactly.
And not just thinking about how they will be re-elected next time.
I think politics are very dirty.
Speak loud!
The politics are dirty, no matter where they are. Denmark, Malaysia, USA.
The ideal of democracy has been corrupted in the Western Hemisphere and in all Western influenced countries.
For me, the main problem now is xenophobia. Yeah, so for example, the newspaper Politiken, which is supposed to be the only resisting paper.
Yeah, liberal.
They keep on starting new story. They found categories. So this, for example, they found the gypsy, and they say these people might steal. They look like this and they look like that. So they give a description of how Roma people look.
Yeah, they're stamping people with labels.
Yes, and they make double page 2 times, 3 pages on Sundays about that. Some days later, the commune say we don't want gypsies in Copenhagen, we have to deportate them. The police came, they deportate them, and Politiken publish picture with people looking like, with their past, the police.
Certain.
So the new things, I think it's that it's not only getting more and more xenophobic, but the only resisting media are creating new xenophobia.
There's that. Xenophobia also provides a very powerful catalyst for rotation numbers, because if you can expose people's fears. Look at this.
Yes.
If you can use fear in your headlines, and it's fear that you know that the populace has, your rotation numbers will skyrocket.
Emergency is that we need to change the way we look at things. We need to change the way we see things.
What you say is very abstract.
Because we need to change to be able to experience new things, or to learn, or to understand new things.
Come here, you have to be more concrete.
Something.
More concrete.
No, it's a racist country, we all know that. It's very frustrating.
No, but it's getting worse. There is new technique.
It's getting worse. But it's actually an emergency that don't stop. We see it every day.
No, I think the technique have improved. The technique of being racist have improved.
Yeah, now it's politically correct to be racist.
Yes, now it's cool.
Yeah.
Now it's sexy.
You're like, you understand, like the Arabs are problematic. Bullshit like this.
I read in the paper that all countries have to report to the United Nations about racism.
Yeah.
And Denmark has been lying about that.
It's
All politicians report,
About
they
what?
say there is no racism in Denmark. This is the official picture that the Danish government is giving to United Nations.
That the country is getting extremely good in creating fake promotion, hiding the real problem and turning them into positive. This is what I mentioned also about the war in Afghanistan. They do a propaganda film, and they think it is critical. So even the critic is a propaganda. I can see in art, for example, they have a lot of fake politics exhibition where they pretend that the artist is critical and in fact he's not. So people, they go to see a fake critics. I mean, I think one of the problem here, it's like they succeed in making propaganda out of fake critics.
Because Afghanistan is rich with resources.
Yes.
So that's the only reason they go there. It's not because democracy.
Yes.
They don't even have democracy here in Denmark. And they want to go and do democracy in other land.
The problem
Today.
things are very bad. I get disappointed and depressed. Too much racism in this country. How dark people, different people, minorities are treated.
They don't feel welcome.
No.
No.
And people doesn't care in this.
No.
The only reason they go there.
And politicians, they don't bother.
Why do you want to integrate foreigner? It's a crazy integration. It's like burning them. It's like to format them. It's to destroy them. But it's a terrible technical work. It's like extermination, déportation, intégration. It's a word we have found to get rid of something we don't like.
What is the biggest emergency?
Yeah, the biggest thing is that we need to change the way we do things here, especially with treating people from outside, and also about bringing democracy to other people's land.
Yeah. Because this is actually a racist act in itself, believing that we are the only ones who has anything kind of managed. But we see democracy is an instrument of capitalism.
Yes, it's
if
right.
You know.
Because it's not only about racism, but it's also about controlling the resources.
Yeah.
So that's why we go to Iraq, we go to Afghanistan, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
To get the oil or gas or whatever they have.
Yeah.
And now they have just found out that they have what is it that they have? They have something very new, this thing that keeps on the battery going.
Yeah.
So just found out that Afghanistan has a lot of this.
These minerals, yeah. They call it conflict minerals. Your cell phone, my camera here is full of blood because they need to go to Congo and all sorts of places to get the minerals for the circuitry of this stupid little thing that we need and our cell phones. So we are like running with blood in our hands and we don't even know, and we don't know what to do about it. It's not fine because
it's not fine when you start to kill other people.
But that is what's going on.
What the bullshit are you talking about?
Your camera, man, is full of blood.
Yeah.
And your cell phone.
I know.
And there is no way we can get organic battery where we are certified that the minerals come from an area where the working people's rights.
But then you take global. The Danish are not involved in Congo, for example.
Yes, they buy cell phones. They buy cell phones.
So
Wait a minute.
you can extract that.
Wait a minute. So what do you tell me now? That the Danish are involved in the Afghanistan war, so they can have batteries for what?
Yeah,
Telephones, cameras, whatever you are using.
Minerals.
Do you own a cell phone?
Yes.
How do you feel about the fact that our cell phones are made out of materials extracted in civil war-ridden areas where governments are known to abuse the population?
If that is true.
That is true. It's called conflict minerals.
Yeah. I don't like the idea behind it.
We need also, I feel, a problem is that we don't have access to actually make a choice. There's no such thing that I can buy a little bit more expensive Nokia phone and then be guaranteed that the minerals inside is actually without blood.